What's up, Z Nation? It's your boy Trip,
Hey, it's Mama Bear
but also we are known as John.
and Andrea.
We want to welcome you guys here to our 2020 Ignites graduation for our class of 2020. This is for all seniors in high school and college, and we wanted to do this live celebration for them. If this is your first time ever hearing about us, we are for Gen Z. We're a YouTube channel spreading positivity and hope for the next generation. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe so we can stay connected with you guys in the future.
That's right. So, class of 2020, what is up this evening? We are so excited to have you here. This night is really all about you. We see what's going on in the country, and we believe that this generation is going to be the one that we stand upon because of your leadership skills and everything that you have to offer. So tonight, we recognize everything that's going on in our world, but we want you to know that we believe in you and we believe in unity. So tonight, we hope you see that we are firm believers that Black Lives Matter, but we are also firm believers that the United States of America cannot be unified without everybody in it. So tonight, we want to thank everyone that is participating, every race, color, creed, everyone. Thank you for your support tonight. So, we ready to get started?
Listen, we're ready to get started. Make sure you guys stick around the entire time. We're going to be celebrating our grads, doing giveaways. So stay tuned to the positive message that we're going to bring to you. And how are we starting tonight, Mama Bear?
So tonight, we're going to get the show started just right off the bat with the lineup of our introduction people. So we have Manny. Hi, Manny. He is a young YouTuber, a family member, and someone who we think that after Gen Z is going to take over the world as well. He's going to be doing our Pledge of Allegiance. We have some brothers in Charlotte, North Carolina, Bucky and Brandy of the Southern Snackers.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. They have agreed to do our Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem. And then, man, our sister, our friend, she has agreed to do the Lord's Prayer for us. Her name is Valerie BB King. Yes, she's a national recording artist. We're going to show you the information on how to get her recordings later on in the show. But she is actually the granddaughter of BB King. So she's agreed to be with us tonight. So this is how we popping off the show.
So you guys sit back, stay tuned, and thanks to everybody who is participating.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, I am Val B. King, and I want to say congratulations to the 2020 graduates. Remember, you can do anything you set your mind to. This world is in need of change, and you are that change. Go out and conquer this world and change this world. I'm going to sing the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. God bless you.
We want to thank everybody who is participating, the Southern Snackers, Manny, Val B. King.
Yes, thank you guys.
We appreciate you guys.
Starting off right.
So we want to tell you guys, so this is called the Ignites graduation. So we really want to tell them how we got the idea and where it came from, because every word is going to be talked about tonight, and it's all special.
All right, so how we came up with this idea is that, okay, we're for Generation Z, and right now we felt the most led to support and encourage our graduates. Not only have they been doing stuff in a pandemic and racial rioting and all this stuff going on, they missed out on prom, they missed out on graduation, they missed out on so many things. Sporting events. Yeah. And everyone has tried to, even like we're trying to, what's that word? You know.
Acclimate?
There you go. Sure, that's it. To make up for what they missed. But they still missed it. And so that's why we said, okay, what can we do? What can we do for our graduates? But what do we do that would keep a purpose? And so that's why we came up with, if this world is going to change, it's going to be this graduation. So they need to ignite this world on fire. And so how do we think that they can do that? How would they ignite the world? And so we came up with the acronym that they would invest. And so we're going to have someone talk about that.
Yeah. The G, grit. You got to show grit to get through, especially these crazy times that are happening right now.
Crazy times. And you can never settle. No matter what, you can never settle.
And inspire. Everything you do should inspire not just yourself, but the people around you.
And empower. It's important not only that we're empowered by our education, by the people that we choose to be around us, but also that you're empowering others. That is so important in this culture.
And our last word was spiritually awakened. It is definitely important that you understand that we are more than just physical people. You have to have the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. And we believe that this generation has it all.
So we called some friends, and we picked up the phone, and they answered, because they said, of course, we're going to be a part of this night. And of course, we're going to do it because we believe in this generation. So first of all, thank you to all of our commencement speakers who just hopped on board, sent in whatever we asked, whenever we asked, and said, we don't care what it is, because we want to make sure that this generation is motivated, encouraged, and inspired. So, coming for your first commencement speaker. We kind of know this lady.
Yeah, we've actually just formed this friendship, and she is an awesome influencer, definitely brings the positive. So we thought she would be a great person to speak on Invest.
So We met Rhonda through YouTube. A lot of our speakers are YouTube, and so it has been awesome to be in this community and really feel like it's a community. And so check out her channel, Rhonda's Red Sauce. She does mukbangs, she does inspiring talks, she does coaching, all of that and more. And she's going to tell you about herself and also the importance of investing.
My name is Rhonda Kennedy. I'm a filmmaker and also a content creator on YouTube. And I am so happy to be a part of this. I want to send all of my love and a big congratulations to the class of 2020. You did it. You did it. All the long nights, all the sacrifices, all the studying, all the papers, all of it paid off. You did it. And I know that this may not be ideal because you won't be walking across the stage, but I will say this. This class, you guys are something special. You are. Because you're flexible, you're understanding, and you know how to deal with adversity. And I promise you that that is going to work to your favor when you go out into the real world that you're about to go into. So I'm here to talk to you about the word invest. That word has so many different meanings, and it can take you so many different places, like when you really maximize the word. So for me, let's start off with investing in yourself. That's super important. When you take time out to know and understand what you love and enjoy, and you explore and you try things, and just invest that time in new skills, in learning a new language, investing your time in travel, just investing whatever it is that makes you happy. That's the way I think to really truly find your happiness, is to invest the time to try things, because some things you won't enjoy, but you don't know until you invest that time. And when you have that happiness, it's contagious, which will turn into you investing time into others. Investing time into others is really important. I will say this, that your energy, your excitement, your enthusiasm, your energy, your passion for life can really rub off on other people. And when you invest that into other people and taking time out to hear their ideas or to pick them up when they're feeling down, when you invest that time, you can really truly change somebody's life. I can promise you that. And I think that a big part of life is inspiring others. And you do that when you invest your time in them. So, never minimize, you taking time out to talk to someone or show interest, because that investment can really just change someone's whole trajectory. It really can. I promise you, I've seen it done time and time again. And I also want to talk about, as you get older, as you work, as you start to earn money, I want to also talk about investing in stocks and bonds. Those things are important as well. Of course, you have to get your information and background on it to know and how to maneuver in that world. But stocks and bonds can really set you up and put you in a position where you have generational wealth and you have a chance to retire early. There's so many benefits to it. And you also have a chance to leave, a legacy and an inheritance to, your family. So I just feel like the word invest is really what you make it. Investing in yourself and others is how we move this thing forward. And, just how we come together as a community. I really believe in that. So again, congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so proud of all of you. Whatever you decide to go on and do, I know that you are going to be exceptional at it. I know that whenever anything comes, a roadblock, that you'll be able to reflect back how 2020 ended and what we're going through right now. You'll be able to reflect back and be able to push through that. I know you have what it takes. I can't wait to see you do great things. Congratulations.
Thank you, Rhonda, for your encouraging words on how to invest. I hope it will help our students actually do that as they're igniting this world. So thank you for your support, for your always having encouraging words, and we look forward to our continued friendship.
Yeah, and something I think about when you talk about investing means that you get a later return, So I think investing is very important. You might not see it today or tomorrow, but
don't give up.
Don't give up, because the dividends are way larger than what you put in. Right. Our next speaker is actually going to be a guy we've known for a couple years. He's a motivational speaker. He's actually a doctor. This dude has so much energy. We love what he brings. His name is Dr. Billy Alsbrook, and he's going to be speaking to you today about grit, and it's something that he knows about very well. So make sure you keep your ears in tune for Dr. Billy Alsbrook.
Congratulations, 2020. You did it. I'm Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, blessed and unstoppable, motivational speaker, author, success engineer. And I just want to commend all of you for graduating this year. You did it. You stuck it out. And I commend all of you for that. Now today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a principle to go to the next level in life. You graduated now. Now you're going out to the real world. I'm going to give you a principle that you must tap into if you want to achieve greatness. And that principle is grit. Now, I'm going to break grit down into 4 things for you so you understand the elements of it. Now, the first thing with grit is vision. Now, what I want you to do today is start working on your identity. Who do you want to be in life? Now, I don't mean just professionally, who do you want to be, but I mean, who do you want to be? When people think of you, what do you want them to think about? When they say your name, what do you want it to mean? Reflect, okay? Then I want you to decide what it is that you want in life and why you want it. See, vision is the genesis of all greatness. People that succeed in life, they have strong, powerful visions. They see it first in their mind. You got to imagine what you want your life to look like. See, you can only have grit and only be relentless in pursuing success when you know what it is that you want. See, the person in the room that has the most clarity commands the room. Okay? I'll say it again. Vision is the genesis of all greatness. So decide what you want your identity to be, what you want in life, and why you want it. Then what I want you to do is write it down. I know this guy 20 years ago, about your age now. He decided what he wanted in life. He wrote it down on paper. He wrote all his goals and ambitions down. And every morning he got up and read these goals aloud, projecting them into the universe. Every night before he went to bed, he read these goals aloud and projected it into the universe. That man is worth $100 million today. He tapped into this principle I'm telling you about. All the greats had vision. Martin Luther King, JFK said we're going to land a man on the moon by the end of the decade. Elon Musk says we're going to put a man on Mars. Right? Steve Jobs had the vision for the iPhone, the iPad, connecting us digitally. Mark Zuckerberg, all these people had strong visions, right? So make sure you get a vision for your life. Number 2 is mindset. You got to adopt the mindset of a champion. See, your thinking is the thermostat that sets the tone for every environment that you enter. You got to have this champion mindset up here. See, the battle is won between the ears. Every day when you get up, mediocrity and greatness are at a tug of war of your life. And your thinking, your mindset will tip the balance to which one wins. So always carry the mindset of a champion. See, I wrote down here, a disciplined mind rooted in truth can do the impossible. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You just got to get it here first. See, breakthroughs, greatness, success is built here first. Your mindset. Okay? Number 3, your grind. You got to have grind. Now, what is grind? Grind is your work ethic. See, it's okay to dream big, have these big ambitions, but you got to have a work ethic equivalent to the dream. Otherwise, you just live in a fantasy. Now, I wrote down here, your work ethic is your transportation. Where is your work ethic taking you? Right? The greats all outwork their competition, no matter what, whether it was in business, whether it was in sports, whatever it was, they outwork the competition. See, blood, sweat, and tears are the only credit cards accepted here. You got to charge success to the grind. See, you can't write a check for success if you don't have anything in your grind bank account. You understand? Because they'll send that check back. Insufficient work ethic, right? See, in the real world, in the success world, when you apply for success, your grind is your credit score, right? So we got to make sure that our work ethic meets the size of the dream that we have. Okay, and last but not least, perseverance. Now, the struggle is real, but so is the God that'll help you overcome it. Remember that. Now, see, the enemy is going to get up every single day and ask this question about you. What does it take to break you? Because whenever you start pursuing greatness, whenever you start doing the things God called you to do, and you start stepping out there in faith and start moving, now you're a threat to the enemy. The enemy is going to tag. Wherever you can grow, thrive, or multiply, the enemy is coming. I'm telling you right now. So we have to prepare for it. We have to prepare for it here. We have to prepare for it here. We got to build ourselves in a way that makes us invincible. What I say, blessed and unstoppable. Now I wrote down here, we have to refuse to concede to any other outcome than the one we set out to achieve, right? Nothing can be denied, the one that won't be denied. The question is, how bad do you want it? That goes back to that vision a minute ago I asked you. I said, you got to understand what you want in life and why you want it. In order to persevere, you got to have a strong why, a reason, and a motive for doing what it is you're doing. Why is it that you want what you want? Now, that will determine how much perseverance you have. If you have a weak why, the first time life slaps you, the first time life attacks you, you're going to fold. But if you have a strong why, so you can overcome anything. You can accomplish anything. So make sure that you have these 4 elements in your repertoire when you are pursuing success. I'm gonna go over them again for grit. It's vision, mindset, grind, and perseverance. Now, you have one job. You've been given one job from here forward, and that's to make the world a better place. You need to leave the world better than you found it. Now, I want you to get up every single day and ask that question: how can I leave this world better than I found it? See, at the end of your life, it's not going to be the trophies and the money and the accolades and the fame and the glory and all that that is going to matter. The only thing that's going to matter is, did you leave this world better than you found it? Now, the world is yours, but you got to go out there and get it. You hear me? Go out there and get it. Don't let nothing stop you. Dream big, work hard, grind, and persevere. I'm Dr. Billy Brooks. Congratulations, 2020. Stay blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory.
So first, we want to thank Dr. Billy Allsbrook. I know that's where we left off on if you were tuning in. So we are sorry that you missed the last 10 seconds of what he was saying, because it definitely was powerful. But what is the next letter? The next letter is Never Settles. And who's going to be blessing us with
Never Settles. Our sister Mukbang Things. Check her out. She's on YouTube as well. She does all things inspirational, does mukbangs, challenges, all those things. And when we asked her if she wanted to be a part, she said, of course. And so we're excited to have her on tonight talking about never settling.
Hello, class of 2020. My gosh, class of 2020. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. You all have had a very, very trying but yet phenomenal year. You have triumphed. You have persevered. It may have been a struggle, but you're here at the finish line to start this first leg of your journey. And I am so happy for you. My name is Dee. I have a YouTube channel called Mukbang Things, but my name is Dee. And I am so happy and proud to be a part of this commencement for you in celebration of all that you have achieved. And what I want to talk to you about today is never settle. Okay? Never settling. I understand that we are in a global epidemic right now. You may feel like, why did this have to happen to me this year? I wanted to go to prom. I wanted to walk across the stage and all of these things. But let me tell you something. You have been chosen for a time such as this. I truly, truly believe that you are the chosen. You are the chosen generation. You are the chosen class of 2020 for a time such as this. You have the wherewithal. You have the technological piece. We are advancing towards technology and more into science, and you guys are very into social media, and you understand the driving force behind that. So I believe you have an edge. So the first thing that I want to talk about that you should never settle for is your unhappiness. Okay? At all costs, try to be as happy as you can be. And that happiness you can seek and find within yourself. Then you can branch off into other things. If you're into music, if you're into reading, if you're into anime, if you're into animation, if you're into gaming, whatever it is that makes you happy, fill your life with that. Don't settle for unhappiness at any cost, okay? Never settle on your goals. And by that I mean, first you need to have some. You do. And they don't have to be huge. They don't have to be big, but you have to have a goal for yourself. And you have the right to choose and decide what you want for yourself. Don't settle on your goals. Write them down. Study them. Practice them. Breathe them. Believe them. And then achieve them. Your career or job choice. You should never settle. Do something that you love, and it'll feel like you aren't even working. Do something that is your passion, and it doesn't matter what it is. If you like to cook, if you like to make crafts, and sell them. If you like projects, if you like to work on cars, if you like science, computer, gaming, technology, aviation, whatever it is, never settle on your career, okay? The next one I want to tell you about is never settle on life. And what I mean by that is don't just skate through. Don't just coast through. Don't keep the bar here when it can be here. You understand what I'm saying? Reach higher. Don't settle on your life. Dream as big as you want to, and then activate those dreams. If you don't want to be a lawyer, then don't go to law school. If you don't want to be a doctor, then don't go to medical school. If you don't want to be an engineer, then don't do that. But if you do that, okay? Don't settle for something that's mediocre just so you can skate by life. That bar, raise it higher, okay? You can do it. And lastly, what I want to tell you to never settle for is being told you can't do it. Never settle for that. Don't take no for an answer. Keep asking until you get told yes. Ask a different person. And I'm talking about in your education, in your career. If you believe that you are CEO material, make them believe it too. And keep doing it until somebody sees you. Never settle on a no. Make it a yes. I want to congratulate you again for this huge accomplishment that you have made. This is just the beginning. If college is in your future, I wish you the best. If it's a trade school, if it's the military, whatever it is, I know you're going to do well. If you want to start your own company, if you're a rapper, if you're an athlete, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're into doing hair, if you're into drawing, graphics, whatever it is, I wish you the best. Take care, and remember, never settle. Congratulations, class of 2020.
We want to thank Mukbanging Things for having tons of knowledge on Never Settles.
Dropping bars on us.
Bars. So this is a fun part of...
We said we would have giveaways tonight for our graduates. So we have all the names of the graduates who submitted names to us via email for the last 2 weeks. And so all their names are in here, and we're just going to be pulling. And we had some people donate to us, so we got some gift cards. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Thank you for the donations.
So thank you for the donations, and we're going to pick our first 4 winners.
All right, I'll hold it. You pick it.
Okay. I don't want nobody say I was looking.
You know, you got kind of short arms anyway.
Shut your mouth. All right. First one is Torrin Silas from Geneva College, PA. He is... He laughing at my writing. Is that what you're laughing at?
No, it's Geneva.
Oh, what did I say?
Geneva.
Oh.
Yeah.
Geneva.
Torrin. Dude, if you're watching, man, congratulations. You're our first winner tonight. Yeah, so I think we have Chick-fil-A,
Starbucks, Target, like all that. So
yeah.
We'll get it in the mail to you.
Number 2.
Why did I say Geneva? What is Geneva?
I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about Godiva chocolate.
Maybe. All right, next one. Ashay Harris from Columbus, Ohio, Mount Carmel Nursing School. She got her master's, y'all, in nursing.
Okay.
And she graduated summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
We'll put that in the mail. You want to pick the next two?
Yeah, I'll pick the next two.
See how your reading skills are.
This is actually might be the hardest part of life, reading names.
Yeah.
All right, third winner. Now, I think I could read this name if it was written nicer. I'm just here. Trina Hobbs, Renaissance High School of the Arts, Long Beach, California. She's going to UCLA for music theory.
Congratulations.
Yo, that's fire.
That's dope.
That's fire.
And our last one. And we're going to email our winners so that we make sure we get the proper address to send your cards to.
Liera Carter, Providence Crystal Ray High School, and she's going to University Evansville, Indiana.
All right.
And, yeah.
Congratulations, winners.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody. We have somebody who wanted to give you guys some words of encouragement. This gentleman, he played basketball all throughout high school, college, and he knows what it means to work hard. He actually took the route of playing overseas.
Oh, wow.
You know, a lot of people want to go straight to the NBA, but what they don't understand is you can also be pro overseas.
Still make them coins.
And still make the coin. He worked really hard, and he has been very successful in this route that he's taken. His name is Romeo Travis, and the next voice you'll hear will be his.
Class of 2020, I finally made it. Just going to say congratulations for making it through these tumultuous times, and happy for you guys and proud of you for just even continuing during these tough times. But I'm here to talk to you about the letter T that stands for truth. And truth is a very broad word, but we're going to try to shorten it down. So truth means your truth, speaking your mind. When you speak your mind, you don't have to be abrasive or aggressive to get your point across. It is not about what you say, it's about how you say it. So you can always speak your mind, just be careful of how your message is delivered. Another truth is being true to yourself. If you know something's not right, if you feel it in your stomach that there's something's a little off, go with that gut feeling and stay true to you. And last and not least, have true goals. With these true goals meaning you can also aspire to be something so great, but also work on realistic goals in the meantime. So don't want to be just solely a rapper or an actor and then you forget the present. So you can work towards those high, lofty goals as well, but make sure you're living in the moment and being present and doing things that you need to do for your everyday life as well. So be true to you, be true to your family, and be true to those who care about you most, because your truth is important. Your truth is your light, and that's going to be your guiding star throughout your life. Whenever you get lost, whenever you don't know which way to go, search for your truth, and it'll give you answers. Thank you.
Thank you, Romeo. We really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
You didn't have to take the time, but you did. And that shows that you care about this class as much as we do. And speaking about this class, I mean, the people in this class are amazing. And the person that we're about to tell you about, he's our valedictorian. I'll let you kind of speak on him first.
I have nothing but love, admiration, respect, and I'm just excited to see what this young man is going to do for this world. His name is Adi Dutt, and I can't explain enough how much of an influence he's been in his community with who he is. Well, I'm not going to tell you everything. We're going to let his coach tell you a little bit about him.
Like one of my seniors this year, Rade Adi Dutt. He's a captain. He's a 4-year letter winner. He's the recipient of the Coaches Award, and he's also a scholar athlete. And I know we're all familiar with Adi. He's a smart guy, probably a genius. One of the things a lot of people don't know about Adi is what his name means, and it means my heart. And that's actually what this kid is. He's all heart. For one, he's obviously a pleasure to coach. And from what I hear, he's very popular around the building. I know he never, ever hesitates to help other people. But boy, I mean, this kid has a big heart. Other things that people don't know about Adi Dutt, one of the reasons why he got that Coaches Award, he never misses. He's a true example of commitment. I mean, all the way through. I watched this kid train relentlessly, get bigger, get stronger, get faster. and not only that, but be a good human being in the process. And one other thing that I think a lot of people don't know about Adi Dutt is actually as a senior this year, he's only 16 years old. So Adi, I just want to thank you for being a great teammate, a great inspiration for your teammates, and a great inspiration for your coaches. And I'm sure you're going to be very successful in all your endeavors.
Hello, class of 2020. Before I start the speech, the current set of events has made it difficult to find words to express my emotions, from pain to sadness to anger. We have to stand against social injustice and use our voice to create the change. We have to speak up. We have to show empathy, love, perseverance, and resilience to create a safe world for everyone. And now on to my actual speech. So, here we are. I'm pretty sure isolation was not how any of us expected to spend our last year of high school. Most of us are probably binging Tiger King, playing Animal Crossing, or even spending quality time with family. Or maybe even a little too much, but I digress. Unfortunately, none of these things can replace to what we lost out on this year. We all had a prom to look forward to, and many of us were looking forward to graduation. Writing the speech wasn't easy for me because I also hoped that I would be hanging out with friends and enjoying my last months of my senior year. However, this is not going to be a sad, sappy speech. Even though the virus has impacted my plans as well, I refuse to let it determine my own mood. I will use this free time to self-reflect and think about all the experiences I can create. Sure, we may have lost a lot of the things, but what we gain in their stead is time. A lot of people overlook its value. Right now, each and every one of you has time on your hands. What a shame it would be to waste it all. There are a variety of activities for you to do. For example, I have taken this opportunity to work out a lot. I made sure to go out every day to get a good run or ride my bicycle. All of this has made me realize that I actually really enjoy exercising more than I thought, and I now plan to join the powerlifting club at The Ohio State University. Go Bucks! I want my class to take control of their time and pour into their desires. Start learning that ukulele. Finish writing that story that you've been putting off for ages. Get that summer body you've been wanting, or discover your passion in cooking. The time is yours to lose. Furthermore, take this time to appreciate all of your mentors, friends, and family members who were there by your side and unrelentingly supported you throughout the stress of the last 4 years. The sake of my sanity was kept in check thanks to my friends. They made my school life far more enjoyable than it would have been. My many coaches and teachers kept me on the right track and ingrained in me a sense of discipline and grit. I made sure I never settled for average grades, nor gave mediocre performances in any aspect in my life. I strive for the best because of what they taught me, and I know they have impacted all of you in the same way. I am grateful that my parents were and continue to be so supportive of me. They have made my education a priority over anything else. They instilled in me a strong sense of passion for learning as well as to respect all, and if it weren't for them, I would not have been able to learn and grow past my own expectations. Although this graduation year was not what we wanted it to be, it is certainly not an excuse to dishearten you if you don't allow it to. We, as a class, have been through countless obstacles together. What's one quarantine got against us? Don't let your voices dampen. Let them sing out and sing loudly. We can ignite to change the world and make it a better place. I am proud to be graduating next to such a compelling class. Now for a quote from Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. I hope you all stay safe and you rise up to create a great future. I thank you for an amazing experience.
All right. Thank you, Adi. We told y'all this young man is going to change the world. It is so inspiring that we have people like this that we know that we can count on. So thank you so much, Adi. We appreciate you. We love you. We're so happy wherever you've chosen to go to school. OH.
IO. He definitely chose one of the best schools. I mean, maybe we're a little biased, but also along with Adi, this class has been is full of amazing people. I mean, we've had some of our graduates are going to be doctors. We have musicians, people who want to go straight to own their own business.
Right.
So we wanted to show you guys the other graduates that are in this class so they can be acknowledged also because they were all so amazing.
Class of 2020.
Hey guys, my name's Adam, pastor of Mosaic Church in Wadsworth. Congratulations, class of 2020. You guys are special. Commencement speakers say that to every class, but with you guys, it's actually true. You're graduating at one of the weirdest possible times, right? The world is turned upside down. A lot of what would normally go on with the graduation experience, you're not getting, right? No ceremonies, no big parties. Nothing's quite like what you thought it would be. And I just want to say that sucks, and I'm sorry. I hate when people skip to the silver lining and don't talk about the cloud. It sucks. So I'll be honest, I don't remember much from my graduation ceremony or party, so I guess it's not that important, but it's still not cool that you can't properly celebrate this really important life transition. But maybe there's an opportunity here. You can learn something right now that takes most people years to learn. How to respond when things don't go according to plan. See, you have goals, you have dreams, you have plans for how your life is going to go, and you should pursue them. Pursue them with everything you've got. But sometimes circumstances way outside of your control will derail your plans. A bomb will get dropped on your dream, and there you will be, standing in the rubble of what could have been. And in that moment, you're going to need something. If you don't have this thing, you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel empty. What you will need in that moment is purpose. A down in your soul sense of purpose. And listen, it's going to be deeper than making money or having a certain job or having a certain car or having a certain house. So listen, I'm a pastor. You probably can guess that makes me biased, right? I have a certain perspective here. So I believe that God created you on purpose for a purpose. You are no accident. There are some illegitimate parents out there, but there is no such thing as an illegitimate child. You are on this earth for a reason. You may have surprised your parents, but you didn't surprise God. You are meant to make an impact, to leave a legacy on this earth. And purpose can serve as a compass in crazy times, right? When all the plans get thrown out the window, when all the map of your life gets lit on fire, purpose is like the compass showing you which direction to go. So I want to encourage you, spend your life pursuing purpose. Spend your life discovering your purpose, figuring out what on earth you're here for. And maybe right now you're totally clueless to that, and I just want to say that's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Matter of fact, I'd be a little surprised if you did. There are people with decades more life experience that still don't know. So again, I'm biased. But my suggestion to you is, if you do not know your purpose, is to pursue the one who gives purpose. To me, that just makes logical sense, right? If God is the giver of purpose, then you need to have a relationship with Him. He is the key to discovering why you're here, because He put you here. So get plugged into a community of faith. Pursue a relationship with God. That's going to be the key to discovering your purpose and having a compass when your life gets turned upside down. I'm going to end with my favorite poem. I know that makes me a nerd, but I don't care. It's really cool, really deep. It's called If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or be lied about and don't deal in lies. Or being hated and don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves and made a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with broken tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it all on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word of your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, the earth is yours and everything that's in it. And what's more, you'll be a man, my son, or woman, my daughter. Congratulations, class of 2020, man. Go after it. Go get it.
Thank you so much, Pastor Adam. You my G.
So he was talking about purpose, and I think purpose is so important, because I think a lot of people pursue like money or certain careers that sound good, but
but they don't enjoy doing them.
They don't enjoy doing it,
and they don't feel fulfilled doing them.
Right, because they're not in their purpose. So, I mean, I feel like this is definitely our purpose. I think we're doing what we are purposed to do.
Yeah. And it took a long time to get here, I'm not going to lie. And so it's really not about a YouTube channel for us. It's really about reaching this generation. I mean, you've seen all night how amazing these people are. And so shame on us if we're not giving them the tools, the support, and the encouragement to spur them on to be greater than, we will ever be. So thank you again, Pastor Adam. So we're going to go back to our lineup. We've done Invest. We've done Never Settle. We've done Grit. So now it's time to inspire. Who do we call on?
We called our good friend Hank Denson Comedy. He's a comedian, actor, producer, and he is a super funny dude. He supports educators, and he definitely supports this generation. And his video was super dope. So take a look at what he had to say for you, class of 2020.
Inspire.
Let's go, class 2020. Inspire. Let's go.
2020. Life is not about learning how to avoid the thunderstorms, but it's about learning how to dance in the rain.
I'm here to inspire. Let's go, class 2020. Let's get it done. Yo, my name is Hank Denson. From Springfield, Massachusetts to Atlanta streets, I've inspired to be one of the best comedians in the country. The work is hard, but I'm here in Atlanta letting you know, stay inspired, be inspired.
Inspire, like Tyler Perry.
Inspire. The dream is real. Dream to be all you can be. Inspire, where you can walk this world and be whatever color you are.
Inspire.
Inspire, be whatever you want to be. It's your turn. Go. Class of 2020, just like their music inspired the man to paint this picture, just like they inspired the world with their music, it's your turn. We need you to inspire the world, make the difference in this world that we live in. 2020, it's all about you guys. It's your turn. I'm Hank Denson, comedian, actor, producer, writer. You can do all you want to do with your life. Don't waste not a minute. Be inspired. Be an inspiration. Let's go, 2020. Class of 2020, inspired to be great.
Thank you, Hank.
Hank, I just appreciate you so very much. Whenever we've called, you've been there. And I just want you guys to know just what type of people are supporting you, supporting your corner, supporting your aspirations, but also supporting us. Because that's how it gets done, right? If everyone is supporting each other. So I just text Hank real quick and was like, hey man, thank you again for your video. And this was his response. Anything to make a difference. Our kids are not for sale and they deserve the best. Thank you for always including me. It's always a pleasure. You're dope, and I want you to know that. So that was powerful in itself that he's willing to do it. He does it for kids. He does it for teachers, and he is an inspiration to us in what we're doing, and we are definitely an inspiration to Hank and what he does. So thank you, Hank. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So,
wasn't that dope, though?
That
Sorry.
was super dope.
You're going to talk, but he went around the whole city of Atlanta for y'all. That was crazy.
Yeah, very creative. Very creative. So, Hank, we appreciate you. Next, just rolling along, we're going to talk about truth tellers.
Being a truth teller. And my good friend, my brother, he lives in Boston, Massachusetts. He and his family. Hi, Jua, Regina, and all the kids.
I mean, we're getting y'all
the
getting
whole
love from
country.
all over the country.
Right. So Jua is talking to us about truth telling. And before we show you his video, he's going to talk about a truth teller in his life. My challenge to you is to not listen about necessarily who it was, but how it was confirmed that that person was a truth teller. It's going to be so important in your life to know who your truth tellers are and also to be truth tellers in other people's lives. Yeah. So let's listen to Jua and find out, how do we know if someone's a truth teller in our life?
Congratulations, class of 2020. You have made it to the destination. Wow, 2020, what a year. You made it through a pandemic. You've made it through so much that's been happening in our country. Man, what a year. You know, for me, I was also in your shoes years ago when I graduated from high school and then from college. And I don't know if I ever would have made it to the destination if it weren't for truth tellers in my life. And my first truth teller was my mother. See, I grew up in a single parent household on the east side of Cleveland. And I know for like many of you who are watching this video, you either grew up in a single parent household or you're raising children as single parents. And you know the challenge of what that is. And so as a kid, as I was growing up, it was just she and I. And in high school, I remember just really making some bad decisions. And during my 10th grade year, my GPA was right around a 2.0. And I had all these dreams of going to college and doing great things, but it wasn't reflective in my grades. And I remember my mother sitting down with me and having a conversation. And she said, son, if you want to make it to your destination, you're actually going to have to make some changes. And she said, actually, the first change that you're going to make, I'm going to make it for you. and you're going to transfer to a different high school. And then secondly, we're going to work together to make sure that your grades increase. Well, I look at my life back then, and I didn't never realize how impactful that conversation was. So fast forward 2 years, I graduated from college. Fast forward 4 years, I graduated from Bowling Green State University. Fast forward a few more years, I graduated with a master's degree. Fast forward another year, I graduated with a second master's degree. But I don't know if that ever would have happened unless my mother was willing to have a truth-telling conversation with me because she cared. And that conversation, I learned something about the value of truth tellers, because these are people who love you unconditionally. They care about your hopes. They care about your dreams. They care about your future. They care about you because they love you. But these are also people who are unimpressed with you. See, no matter how great you think you are or how great others think you are, right? Like, these are the types of people who are going to keep it real with you because they actually care. And there's a difference between a truth teller and a hater. See, a hater may tell you the truth, but they're doing it for their own interest or their own self-gain. See, a truth teller may tell you the truth because they want to see you become better. They want to see you do better. You know, we just watched The Last Dance, Michael Jordan. And back when he was getting ready to go to the NBA, he loved Adidas. And his dad had a conversation with them about going and checking out this company called Nike that Michael Jordan didn't want to go check out. And he wound up going to the meeting reluctantly and then signing with Nike. And as they say, the rest is history. He sold exponentially more shoes, and he's made exponentially more money selling shoes than he ever did actually playing basketball on the court, because he was willing to listen to a truth teller. And so my hope is that as you go on to the rest of your lives, that you have truth tellers who keep it real with you because they actually care about you, because they care about your best interests. Because with truth tellers, that's how we combat injustice. With truth tellers, that's how we actually accomplish our goals. Truth tellers help us to get to destinations that we would never, ever achieve by ourselves. And so my hope is that you would have some truth tellers in your lives who love you. And as you celebrate the class of being a part of the class of 2020, my hope and my prayer is that you go on to pursue greatness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jewel, for your words on truth telling. We really appreciate you, man, for that.
Yes, thank you, brother. I know it was a long, long week for you, but you still persevered and provided words of wisdom for our graduates. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
So next, our last letter of the night, but this isn't the end of it. Or no,
Not
this
the
isn't
last
the last
letter.
one. Man, you know what? We've been really struggling during this quarantine to spell. For some reason,
I don't know what I don't know.
The E isn't the last letter. But we do have someone very special to talk about the E. The E means empowerment. And this guy, he doesn't only look like he has physical power, but he'll speak to you on how his, power, empowerment is more than just the physical.
Yeah. So I am so happy to introduce you to another one of my brothers. We worked in the trenches for years in education. He loves children, is passionate about educating our students. He played for... Family. I know. Everyone's my brother or sister. But seriously, I've been truly blessed. I'm an only child. Get that?
Right.
But I got lots of brothers and sisters. But the only kind of... what do you call that, riff we have between us is that I'm an Ohio State fan and he played for the Purdue Boilermakers. So outside of that one small flaw,
right.
I've enjoyed working with him side by side. Like I said, in the trenches, we were together working in some schools in Indiana, and he's gone on and did amazing, wonderful things. He's a national speaker for education. He does all these empowerment things for children. So no further ado, Brian Dinkins, Empowerment.
Good evening, families. My name is Brian Dinkins, and I am both humbled and deeply honored to be standing with 4Gens as we celebrate this year's class of 2020 graduates. Congratulations, all. What an accomplishment, especially during a time such as this. I think it will speak for years to come, the things that you all have overcome, the things that you've endured, the sacrifices that you've had to make, I believe will ultimately define your journey. So I am so excited for you, and the world needs you for such a time as this. The responsibility that was given to me to speak on this evening is the word empowerment. And the word empowerment really has shaped my journey. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, by a strong black woman in gross poverty. You talk about sacrifice, you talk about empowerment. My life has been the epitome of that. When you look left and you look right and things don't seem to make sense, when we can look at others achieving and excelling and living the lifestyle that we only dreamed of, sometimes it can be disheartening. But I had a mother who saw fit to empower me, and she sent me to schools who had teachers and principals and coaches who wrapped me in their love. And I know that you've experienced that yourself. And I'm so excited for you. And I know you may look back over these past few months and maybe even the entire school year and ask yourselves the questions, why did we have to endure that? Or why did we miss that? And, you know, hardships do come to make us stronger. But the one lesson that I've learned over so many years is that it's not what happens to us, but it's how we respond to it. The word empowerment actually means to make someone stronger and more confident in controlling their own lives. And that speaks to you. We want you to know, despite it all, the images that you see, the injustices that we experience, that you are empowered and in full control over your life. You can do and accomplish absolutely any and everything that you set your mind to do. I'm a living witness. I graduated high school with a 1.9 GPA. I'm completing my doctorate degree after finishing 4 other degrees. I played Division I football. I've been able to be a teacher, a coach, a principal of many urban schools that serve children just like me, and now a business owner, a speaker, and someone who has a family, 2 beautiful daughters, and a wife to love every single day. And that comes through empowerment. That comes through empowerment. When you look at poverty, and I can remember nights of being hungry, nights not having a vehicle, having to catch the L to get to my destination. It only made me stronger. And it was only a constant reminder of the things that I knew I could accomplish because I had been empowered to do so. So my hope for you is to dream big, set great destinations for you, and let no one distract you or keep you from the main thing. You are a generation set for greatness. And although it may feel like a lot of pressure, you're built for it. You're prepared for it. And we need you. We do. I celebrate you. God bless you. Go be great and change the world. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Brian. Powerful words, and I love it because I can attest to the fact that you are a man who you speak of. Who the man you are is really who you are. You're not just giving words of fluff. So thank you for being a man of integrity and in joining us on this special night.
Man, it was definitely powerful what he said and how he graduated high school at 1.9, and now you have your doctorate. Major moves, because I'm sure some educators, some people wanted to maybe give up on him.
Right.
So, this generation is kind of crazy because, I mean, they're so creative. So we wanted to actually show you guys someone we know.
They had to get creative, right? You saw drive-by graduations. You saw the tent 6 feet apart, graduations in parking lots, everything.
Zoom has gotten everyone's
Oh
log
my gosh,
on.
I'm zoomed out just from work, let alone what the children have had to go through. So we thought it would be funny to show you our friend Scott. He lives in Denver, Colorado, and he sent us a clip of his graduation.
And that concludes my comments for the graduating class of 2020. And now, please, thank you very much. Please, everyone rise and share our congratulations for the graduating class of 2020. And Scott Cochran, please approach the podium. You are clearly the best student in the world of all colleges everywhere. Thank you. So with this tassel turned, you are now entitled to all the privileges of a graduate of college. Go forth and crush all non-believers. Congratulations.
Woo! Clap. Woo! You did it!
Isn't that funny, right? So shout out to Scott and his dad, the commencement speaker. So you just have to get creative, but they're making it happen.
For sure, it was comical, but I mean, people were doing what they had to do.
Do what you had to do. Do what you had to do.
So
sorry.
You're good. So we are at our second part of our giveaway. So we have 4 winners to begin with. We're gonna pull some more names.
All right.
I mean, I know myself personally, I love free stuff, giveaways. I'm with it.
All right, here we go.
She didn't even let me hold the bag this time.
Oh, sorry. Because you be coming for me. All right. Oh, man, I can't even read it.
Mariah.
I know, but I didn't know if that was her
Senior.
last. At Rocky River High School in Charlotte, North Carolina, and she plans to attend the Army. So congratulations, Mariah. I was just making sure that wasn't her last name.
Yeah.
Y'all see how Chip be coming for me?
Right.
Who next?
Let's see. Reggie Thornton, Pike High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. Congratulations, Reggie.
Now who's having issues?
Right.
There's still a lot in here, and we only got 2 more left. But, all right, here we go.
Remember when we had the mega, like the 1 point whatever billion?
Oh, the mega ball?
Yeah, 3 people won that.
Crazy.
So you go from no one winning for 8 months to 3 people winning on that one. Crazy.
All right, we have Carter Stedfeld from Grove City, Ohio, and he's attending the Ohio State University. I promise we don't pick him.
All right. Congratulations, Carter.
Congrats, Carter.
If you're watching and your name hasn't got called, you better start praying. Amanda Jackson, Kent State University. She is going to Kent State University, and she graduated from Kent State University.
This is a graduation.
I should show you guys what's written on this card.
And she's going to work at the Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. So congratulations to all of you guys who have won some giveaways. So we'll be reaching out to you. So if you know that graduate and they're not tapped in right now, make sure you let them know that to check their emails, their DMs.
Right. So we want to get them their stuff. So we're really sad that we didn't have more giveaways, but we were thinking, like, what could we give, this class? And because we can't give everyone a gift card or something like that. So our gift to you is actually a song. And we are excited that we have actual family members that agreed to perform this song for you. And it's simply called The Prayer. It is because we can't give you tangible things, but we can ask for just guidance, protection from any aspect, and know that it will help you succeed. So without further ado, here's Sierra and Gwen, hey y'all, with The Prayer.
I pray you'll be our us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. I pray we'll find your light. I pray you'll find your light and hold it in our heart. And hold it in our heart. When stars go out each night. When stars go out each night. Remind us where you are. Remind us where you are. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer. When shadows fill our day. When shadows fill our day. Lead us to a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended. And every heart that's broken will be mended. And we'll remember we are all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind. We ask that life be kind. And watch us from above. And watch us from above. We hope each soul will find. We hope each soul will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child. Just like every child needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be
That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you guys.
Fire.
I mean, it's good to have family in.
Man, and ain't they beautiful, y'all? And I got some good genes in my family. Seriously, thank you all. That was so powerful, and you all sung it how we wanted to give it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, fam. We appreciate you. So.
Yeah. So as we're wrapping up tonight, we do have one more commencement speaker, and make sure you listen to him. But before then, we want to give you guys the after party information. So if you haven't been following along, we do have an after party for the graduates. Okay,
that's right.
We have actually two choices, right?
Yeah, we actually. We had three, but we only have two because there was a schedule conflict. So we're gonna tell you about who are we gonna tell them about?
Let's actually show them because show them the first person that couldn't actually do it because she still wanted to give some words to you guys.
That's right.
So we'll show her and then we'll give you the information for the actual two after parties that we'll be having.
3 after parties, but it's down to 2, but one still wanted to give you a shout out.
Oh, 2020, is that you looking like that? Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you. It's your girl, Miss Bliss, and I just wanted to come by and say I'm so sorry that I won't be hosting the event tonight, but I do got some encouraging words for you guys. I do want to uplift you and let you know that I'm so proud of you. We're going to address the elephant in the room. Nobody expected for us to be graduating like that, and I'm saying us is because I'm riding with you. I know you put in all this hard work, and after all these years, I know you wanted to walk across that stage, and it's okay, because sometimes it's not about the celebration, it's about the accomplishment. And guess what? You accomplished greatness. You made it. I know you thought that you wasn't gonna make it, but guess what? Maybe we made it. Maybe we made it. Hey, say it with me. Maybe we made it. Hey, maybe we made it. Hey, yes. I just want you guys to take care of yourself. I want you to understand what you can and cannot control. Some things are just out of our control, but I want you to always celebrate your milestones because they're really, 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 really important. And nobody can take away those memories that you created with your friends and with your family, with your teachers and with the staff. They cannot take away those memories. So always go into that memory bank and cash out from time to time, okay? Because you did that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stay healthy and stay safe because right now we need that. And remember that you are the future, baby. You got this. You are about to create new traditions and new ways to celebrate the milestones for the next generations to come because nobody should go through this ever in life again because we've already been through it and we do not want history to repeat itself, okay? That's what we don't want. But what we do want is for you to go ahead and throw it up and say, I did it. Congratulations. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my God. I wish I was there so I can hug you guys. So just pretend that this is a big hug from me to you because you did it and you've accomplished something so great. And I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you did it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to stop playing. Congratulations, class of 2020. Turn up.
Thank you, Ms. Bliss, for your words of encouragement. Because even though she had a scheduling conflict, she still thought it was important that you guys heard from her.
Thank you.
So real quick, because we're not going to keep holding you guys, but we want to give you the after party information. So what time are the after parties starting?
After parties, anyone can go to from 9 to 10. We got 2 days spinning. One has hosted proms, graduations, parties, all those things. His name is Ben Walker. We're going to put his information up so you can go check him out. He'll be, are we going to put his information up from 9 to 10? And he's going to be in Twitch.
He's going to be on Twitch, so just look at the screen below. All of his information is on there. You say he's done high school proms.
Yeah, it's a duo, but he is taking it on tonight. So it's Mirror Picks, DJing, but Ben Walker's going to be there. Thank you, Ben. And then we got Quentin Ward. He's an old friend from college. Like, that was like a while ago. But anyway.
What college was?
College was a long time ago, but anywho. Quentin is going to be on Facebook Live and Instagram Live from 9 to 10 as well, 9 p.m. Eastern time till 10. So please, y'all, go over there, hype these DJs up. Quentin is flowing and requesting. So he's going to be flowing and taking requests. So please check out the after parties. They did not have to do this at all. They're doing it at no cost, just out of the bottom of their heart to encourage the class of 2020. Okay, so we're going to go to Bishop.
Well, praise the Lord. This is Bishop Clark, and what a joy it is for me, and I really, really mean this. What a joy, what an honor, what a privilege to be asked to speak a word to the class of 2020 as you graduate in the middle of this pandemic. Yesterday, today is Sunday. Here's how you know it's Sunday, because I'm standing in my pulpit with this cape on, and it's because I just finished preaching. But before I go to my office, I just wanted to pause to send you this message. Yesterday, I was in a store, and checking out, and this young man came in with a red high school graduation gown, cap on, a white stole, and it was obvious he worked there and he wanted all of his co-workers to see he had graduated. And so I said to him, sort of as an interloper, congratulations. And other people started saying it. I said to a gentleman right behind me, I said, boy, this is a tough year to graduate. He smiled, he said, yes, sir, this is a tough year to do anything. I just want you to know, class of 2020, how proud all of us are. Your teachers, faculty, the staff of your schools, your families, all who have invested in you. I want you to know how proud all of us are. I wish it were so different for you, that you could actually turn your tassel. You could throw your mortarboard up in the air. You could take pictures. Listen, you're going to miss a lot, but I hope you won't miss what is still yours, and that is the opportunity to live ignited lives. Yeah, class of 2020 ignites. And I thought about that. What an awesome theme that is. It's so awesome, I may borrow it for a sermon because there's so much life in it. There's so much promise and potential and hope in it. So let me quickly, because I know the last thing you want is a very long speech. So let me share 3 quick truths with you relative to this idea of igniting. Because when something ignites, it not only burns, it might blow up something. And sometimes blowing up is not all bad. There are 3 things that I think, 3 truths, 3 principles that I hope you'll apply, you'll embrace them as your own. Here's the first. In order for something to ignite, there has to be fuel. If tomorrow is Memorial Day, some of us are going to be out trying to grill, hoping we don't burn the house down. But here's the thing. If you have charcoal, you know what you got to do, right? Get that lighter fluid. There's got to be fuel. You have to have something that saturates, that allows for the igniting. I know as you've worked your way through to this place of matriculation and graduation, you know about fuel. Getting up in the morning when you want to stay in, staying up at night to finish a project, an assignment when you'd rather go to bed, disciplining yourself to not go out till you get something done that has to be done and turned in. That's fuel. Let me just say to the class of 2020, you got more fuel in your tank than you know. And because you have that fuel, you'll be able to live ignited lives. It's not just fuel, though. After fuel comes a flame. Yeah, back to the analogy of a grill with charcoal. You put some lighter fluid on it, not a lot, just enough, and then there's a flame. Sometimes it's a flicker. It's not much. And sometimes you even gotta fan it, Get a piece of your uncle, your grandpa, get up some paper and fan it. The flame is there because the fuel was there. As you step into this new season of your life, having graduated, listen, you not only have fuel, I sense a real flame in your life. And I want to encourage you to do whatever you have to do to fan that flame. I hope you won't stop stretching, you won't stop growing, you won't stop learning, but you will fan the flame that the fuel of your life has provided. So there's first of all fuel. There's secondly flame. You know the third. You're ahead of me. You're smart. Fire. Ignite. You ignite. It's what happens to a car. Spark plugs. Fire. Ignite. And then you're able to move. You get mobility and acceleration. It starts with the fuel. And the fuel starts a flame. But when you fan that flame, it becomes a raging, roaring fire. and it warms, and it brightens, and it changes everything. Class of 2020, you go out there and ignite your world. You go out there armed with fuel, flame, and fire. In fact, here's what I believe. The very fact you're graduating in the middle of a pandemic tells me you are some of the strongest, bravest people it will ever be our joy to know. You didn't quit, you didn't stop, you didn't cave in, you didn't capitulate, you didn't surrender. And now you are fixed and focused, ready for the future. You've got the fuel, the flame has been lit. Now go out there, catch fire, and ignite. I love you, I believe in you, I'm proud of you, and I'm praying for you. God bless you.
We know who's going to ignite here.
We want to thank you guys for tonight. Go ahead, show that.
Oh, sorry. We were trying to plan something very special for you all. We actually didn't feel like there should be words after Bishop, but in transparency, our camera died. So that's why we had to go to Bishop and not us. So, anywho, we do thank Bishop Clark. We know how busy you are. He has a huge church in Columbus, Ohio, and took the time out to do it for the class of 2020. So thank you from the bottom of our heart for doing this out of your heart. Powerful words, though.
Powerful words.
We were just like mic drop when we first saw it.
Exactly. We want to thank all our friends and family. We want to thank everyone who viewed it. This will be available on our channel for you to view it after, or send someone here to watch it, because we think everything that was said tonight was relevant and for right now, especially during this time.
Yes, definitely needed, not only for the class of 2020, but all of us. So before we say goodnight, please don't forget to check out our after parties. We don't want them over there on those pages just sitting there with nobody. So please check out Ben Walker and Quentin Ward. We'll put that when we leave out.
Ben's information is on the screen right now. He will be on Twitch. These are all free apps. Go ahead, download Twitch. Twitch is mostly used for like gaming. But he'll be on Twitch, and then
Facebook Live and Instagram Live. Quentin Ward will be there.
I am Q Ward. So make sure you search both their names. They're definitely going to be fire. I'm going to definitely show up too and check it out.
That's right.
And as always, you guys,
thank you for tonight. Sorry, I just cut him off, but thank you guys for watching. I know, right? That's how we operate. But anywho, we're about to be out. Follow us on social media. I am at 77mommabear on Instagram.
And I am Trip Z.
On Instagram, you can follow us at 4GenerationZ on Instagram. And of course, please subscribe, share, comment, subscribe. And in all honesty, our mission is to spread hope, positivity, and love and encouragement to this generation. So please send them to us, because that's what we're here for. So as always,
stay corona free.
We love you.
Peace.
Peace.